Hey, good evening everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. Really excited for another day in the life video. We're gonna start tonight because I'm gonna take a bath in just a little bit with some Epsom salt and reading and just get relaxed for the night. Tomorrow is my first day off in about 7 days, which I'm super excited for, very much needed. So I'll show you what I do for recovery throughout the entire day, everything from cryotherapy, stretching, massage gun, Normatec sleeves, etc. So let's get on with the video. What is going on, y'all? Just got out of I'm getting out of the tub. It's very warm in here. That was 40 minutes, 20 minutes to sweat all the crap out and 20 minutes to get the salt and Epsom salt back in, relax the muscles, and just enjoy the rest of the evening. Got a little candle right here, little self-care action going, and yeah, about to sleep really well tonight. So good day of recovery tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the morning for morning routine, stretching, the works. I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. I am so happy you're here watching this video. Obviously, you saw last night's bath. This morning, I'm gonna do some foam rolling. I've got some exercises that I'm gonna do with a band just to get my body moving in the morning that are sort of prehab-ish, and then we'll get on with the day of recovery. So I'll take you to the cryotherapy place that I go to, and I'll show you the Normatec sleeves that I have as well. And it'll be a great day. Really need this recovery day, so I'm excited. Let's get into it. Now, what's happening here is all I'm doing is getting the muscles moving in my hips and in my legs so that when I start doing the exercises with the bands, anterior, posterior, pelvic tilt, lovely in the morning. But what happens is that once I get the bands going, that way my body's a little bit warm before everything starts to get tense with the bands. And I use this morning routine. This is a little different than the one that I use normally. But now I'm just gonna go through all the muscle groups in my lower body and then my lower back, rolling out, making sure everything's feeling good and loose. And that way it sets me up for the rest of the day. Regardless of the sport you play, I think it's a fantastic idea. In fact, it's absolutely necessary for your well-being as a physical athlete, especially one who exerts themselves quite a lot, to take a day off and to use that day to recover. Can't go to the gym because of coronavirus, so thank you, shout out to my dad who had that idea. I think that's a fantastic idea not to go to the gym because then you're relying on other people to clean the gym equipment and it's just an absolute mess, and I'm really not trying to have coronavirus after the crazy stomach bug or whatever that was that I had a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna stay here, but luckily we have a backyard with a turf strip, and especially when it's in the sunshine, it's really lovely, get some vitamin D, and gosh, yeah, life is good. And although we are technically quarantined for the most part, Dante and I are, it's really not changed much, at least for him. And then for me, I just don't go out and work out in the coffee shop anymore. So that's really the only thing that's changed for me, which is actually not bad. I just find a space to do my video editing stuff in the other room and make it happen. I also really hope that the audio in the last several videos has been better. So let me know what you think of the new microphone. I hope it's, ooh, goodness. This hurts. I hope it's a good thing because I want to be able to talk to you guys as I'm doing these exercises. Maybe I'll throw some fun effects in here as well, obviously, because I think it's super fun and I'm always learning with the video editing, but at the same time, it's nice to be able to do the rolling out and just have a conversation with you guys, tell you guys what I'm doing, what's on my mind, because that's all part of a day in the life vlog. The book that I'm reading right now is, for some reason, not in here. Well, I just finished Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. That's a fantastic book. Absolutely loved it. It talks about the millisecond judgments, I guess. I don't want to take the words that he so eloquently put in that book. And again, you're gonna have to read the book, but I'm just giving you an idea of the examples, the anecdotes that he uses in the book are, because they are fascinating, absolutely fascinating. And I'm sitting at the edge of my seat reading this, kind of like, holy crap, this is actually happening in the real world, and he can actually figure out why this is happening. So in the first example where the guy was killed, the dude was pulling his wallet out to show the cop his ID, and there was no gun on him at all, and he was dead. The second one was a young kid. They had chased a group of like local youth gang like a few gang members. I don't remember where this was, but the kid had a gun on him, and the police officer was trained enough and had enough experience and field experience to make that like the snap judgment, which is kind of the whole point of this book, and watches how the muzzle doesn't go towards him, and the kid drops the gun like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And they arrest him, nobody was killed, no shots were fired, and that was that. And it's a fantastic juxtaposition between those two examples, because you have 4 officers in the first scenario who all, I think it was 41 shots fired in less than 2.5 seconds. Many of those hit the person who is now dead, unfortunately. And then the second one where he didn't fire a shot, obviously had his gun out, but understood that if he tracked the way that the body language was, the facial expressions of the kid that was in that situation, it completely changed the outcome. So that's a really long-winded explanation, and a little bit off topic of the whole soccer vlog, but I don't care because these are my videos, so I'm going to talk about the books because I've been reading a lot and finding that it absolutely is better than watching movies. And don't get me wrong, I love movies, absolutely love production and video and movie and all that stuff. That's why I'm on YouTube. I think it's fantastic. However, there is nothing like a good book. So I'm really excited to read the next one by Malcolm Gladwell called Outliers, a book about the theory of success. So that is next on my reading list, and then as you can see here, I've got a whole stack of books that I am about to get into. Hopefully this commentary is exciting for you guys because, it does take me about 10 minutes to get through my foam rolling. Now, whether you fast forward this or whatever, that's up to you guys, but those are just some morning thoughts on my end. I tend to be pretty energetic in the morning. Well, let's be real, throughout the whole day. So, I have a lapse of energy right around 2 o'clock, which you guys will see I am probably going to take a nap or try to. The past couple days I've been unsuccessful, but that's okay. But I do have quite a lot of energy, so filming myself doing stuff throughout the day is like really easy for me, and as well as talking to the camera because it's a learning skill. I don't know. I haven't really tried it in a public mall yet, but maybe that's a challenge for when coronavirus decides to piss off, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now we're done with that. Now some band exercises. These are super easy. I'll do them sideways so that you can see them. The first one that we're gonna do is started around the knees. I'm just gonna go like single leg, hip width apart, the knees, shoulders, chest, back, hands are on the ground. And I'm just going like this, 1, 2, and down, keeping my thighs parallel. So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is gonna be clamshells. So I think I'm gonna go there, right below the knees, and then I'm gonna be down like this, and then we're just opening up to the point where this hip doesn't rotate outwards. So technically I'm flexible enough to go all the way out there, but it's actually for the small muscles in the hip. So just like that, and then I'll do the other side. And then I'm gonna go into some bird dogs. So looking something, I mean, not with the, try that. So here, keeping the core really straight, I might actually put this on my back or a shoe on my back just to make sure that my form is good and my back stays stable, strong, core is engaged. So this part, these muscles right here, you want to pull up through here, make sure your lower back is straight, and great way to get the stabilization, the little stabilization muscles in your core and lower back going. And then the fourth one, I guess, is gonna be a series of hello. That is my alarm in the morning. Yes, candy shop is my alarm. I've been exposed. It's on the internet now. Woohoo. So like this, and then we'll do something like that. And then the final one is these will be around my ankles. And I'm gonna we do this before every game actually as well. So I'm gonna go here, upwards, sideways, diagonal, backwards, etc. on both sides, and then some monster walks. So I'm gonna fast forward this part because it's already been 18 minutes. Whew. Okay, yeah, let's get this one fast forwarded, and here we go. All right, ladies and gents, that is the morning routine for recovery day. I'm going to get some breakfast in me, and then I will check back in with you guys when I am in my pneumatic compression device sleeves. I'll explain a little bit what they are, what they do, and let's go from there. Hey, how's it going, guys? So that is a wrap of 40 minutes in my recovery pump sleeves. I feel absolutely fantastic, and I'm almost done actually editing one of my 2-minute Techer videos. So it takes roughly about an hour to edit each one of the videos. Depending on the color grading, I try to make sure that when I'm picking a filming location, and because of quarantine, it makes it a little more difficult, obviously, but what I'm learning is that, and you experienced filmmakers out here will know this, and so just kind of tune me out, but for those of you who don't know, lighting actually makes a massive difference, especially when I'm doing the masking effect, which is what happens when you can see me twice in the same clip. And if you don't have the same lighting in that clip for when you're filming, say in my videos when I'm filming myself doing the drill and when I'm explaining the drill, if you don't have the same lighting, makes it incredibly difficult to try to make the mask look really even and really put together, so that you really can't tell that there's two clips going on at the same time. And so what I'm trying to do is find places. It's actually more difficult outside because the clouds are obviously something that covers the sun, so it covers the light, it makes the shadows and all that stuff, and it actually really shows up when you're trying to do this masking effect. So anyway, but I discovered that the garage has really good flat light, so that's fantastic. So anyway, that is it for the recovery pump. I'm going to work a little bit longer on my videos, and then I will see you guys on my way to cryotherapy, which I am so excited for. It's going to be wonderful, and I'm just taking care of myself today, which everybody should be doing. So, mwah. See ya. All right, that's a little bit of a warm-up. Time to get into stretching. Each one of these progressions I'll hold for 1 minute and then do it a second time, so 2 minutes per movement. And this is a great way to increase mobility for soccer, obviously, but then for life as well, because it's something, flexibility is something that I've struggled with a ton, and hopefully it can help me get faster, because as they say, flexibility and strength equals speed. Who would have known? Let's do it. Hi friends, so that is it for my stretching, just some easy compound movements to get my body more flexible. Holy cow. I'm wearing this hat because it's really hot out here. It's probably 75 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is super warm. I know it was way hotter than that before this, but it just feels super hot because the UV rays down here are intense. Anyway, time to get some food. I'm gonna read a little book. I'm gonna read a little book. I'm gonna read a book, or at least part of a book, before I go to cryo. Enjoy the sunshine for a little bit longer, and I will see you on my way to cryotherapy. Thank you for hanging in. That was a great stretching session. See you guys soon. Hello friends, I have some disappointing news. The place that I go for cryotherapy unfortunately is not open, and I checked both their Instagram page and their Facebook page and online to make sure they were open, and it said they were open, but I guess they're not. So I understand it's
coronavirus season, yay, even here in Australia. So no problem, I will just go home and do some more stretching stuff and some other recovery. But yeah, that is a bummer. I was kind of hoping for 3 minutes in heaven, as they say, in negative 150 degrees, which feels incredible afterwards. The anti-inflammatory effects of cryotherapy are just off the charts. So I try to get in once every month, once every 3 weeks. It is kind of expensive, so I kind of have to be conservative with it. But anyway, it's great stuff. Hopefully I will have a montage for you the next time I go. I will make sure to film every little detail of it because it is really a fantastic experience. I'll see you guys at home. What's up? Oh. Just got back from the cryo place and the grocery store. The cryo place is closed, as you saw. So I am going to take a nap, and naps are part of my recovery routine for a number of reasons. Sleep is super important. Pause. Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Haven't read it, but I've heard a lot about it, and obviously sleep is super important in our recovery process. Lets our muscles recover, lets our blood system kind of figure itself out, and so I nap for anywhere between 20 minutes and about an hour and a half in the afternoons, right around 2:30. And it's a great way to recover, and it's also a great way to have a boost of energy into the rest of the afternoon and evening, because I hit like a second wind right around 6:30 or 7 o'clock at night, and I love to do work on these YouTube videos, and it really helps my energy level if I take in a nap, and then I can fall asleep again probably around 10:30 or 11. So I'll see you guys after my nap. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, morning. Good evening, morning. Yeah, that was 2 hours asleep. I absolutely measure how tired I am from a week via the naps that I take during the day, and I must have been really tired because I crashed super, super hard. But I feel awesome, so whatever, you know? And I still have 5.5 or 6 hours before I would go to sleep, so that's excellent. I'm gonna throw some KT tape on really quick for a little knock that I've been dealing with in my hamstring. Really super minor, like I barely feel it, but still good to have. And then I'm gonna do some pre-cooking. So I've got 10 little Tupperware that I'm going to lay out in the kitchen, and I'm gonna have some fun in the kitchen and get some pasta cooked, some rice cooked, chicken, veggies, the works. So I'll walk you guys through that a little bit, even though this is not a cooking vlog, but I'll show you guys a few things during the process. So I'll see you in a bit. So I just actually got a call from the cryotherapy place. Turns out it was somebody's day off that was working there. Shout out Donna. The gal that I know who works there, she I guess had the day off, so no stress there, and I'm gonna go in tomorrow morning and show you guys the footage from that right now. Hey guys, just wanted to touch base with you really quick. I just got a little brochure, and some of these I knew, some of these I actually didn't know, that are benefits of cryotherapy. So I'm gonna read you some, and these are unbelievable. This is why I do it, this is why it feels so good, etc., etc., etc. Here we go. Benefits of cryotherapy. Cryotherapy is essentially the process of using cold temperatures for health benefits. Duh. Burn up to 800 calories in 3 minutes, experience reduced inflammation, increased energy, and increased circulation. Okay, basic knowledge there. Health and wellness category. Treats autoimmune and inflammatory disorders, reduces chronic pain and chronic fatigue, activates natural biological regeneration, relieves pain naturally, reduces stress and anxiety, increases endorphins, improved sleep quality. Sports and fitness, that's me. Decreases fatigue, soreness, and inflammation, accelerates recovery, improves performance, boosts immune system, limits cold and flu, increases metabolism, boosts blood circulation, speeds up rehabilitation using great jet lag and hangover cure. Whoa. Anti-aging and beauty. Increase collagen, production for healthier skin, reduce cellulite, skin blemishes, and skin aging, improve skin disorders such as acne, eczema, and psoriasis, accelerates metabolism for weight management, stronger, fuller hair, and nails. Holy moly. So, if you needed a reason to do cryotherapy, there's like 30 of them. Hope you enjoy. See you later. So, what'd you think? Would you do cryotherapy? It's a fantastic way to get recovered. I feel so energized afterwards, and I am really excited that I found a spot here because Recovery is one of the only places that actually does cryotherapy here in Perth. There are not a lot of spots, but obviously in the US it's much more popular. It's kind of that like new thing to do, even though the professional footballing world has been doing it forever. Fantastic. Now, finally, let's get to some cooking and the last little bit of our daily vlog. Here we go. Alright, so before I turn this camera off, hope you enjoyed that little sequence of me starting to cook a little bit. I'll show you guys the final product of everything. But something that is absolutely necessary in recovery days is hydration. I actually had 2 packets of HydraSafe, which is, I've mentioned before, is a company that makes zero sugar electrolytes. It's a guy from the club that I play for. God, there's something in my eye. Ugh. Anyway, and I put 2 packets in, this is 1.5 liters, and drink about 4 packets a day in 2 of these, so 3 liters, and then another one full of water. So 4.5 liters in a day. So lots of liquid, and it helps me rehydrate my body so that I'm all good, especially after the bath last night. The sweating out can be really dehydrating, so this is absolutely perfect for getting all sorted for the rest of the evening. It is currently 6:15, and I'm gonna continue to cook while I replace the battery in here, and I will catch up with you guys when I am done with all of that pre-cook. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I just finished cooking. Ooh, look at that. Chicken, spinach, sweet potato, and then this is a pasta dish, but it's not what it looks like. It actually has tuna, and this might sound totally disgusting to people, which is fine, but it's just kind of what I had in my cupboard. It's got tuna, tiki masala sauce, and some beans, and just pasta, gluten-free pasta. We'll see how it is. I'm a little nervous, but also like food is food. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I will see you guys in a little bit when I do my last little bit of recovery for the evening. Talk soon. Oh. What's going on, guys? So excuse the no pants situation, but deal with it. So this is my last piece of recovery that I do every single evening. It's about 8 o'clock right now, and just getting settled in for bed, gonna watch a movie and just chill. So what I've discovered is that because I shave my legs, having lotion handy with the massage gun is fantastic. It also makes it really feel like somebody's massaging my legs, which is exactly what I want. So I'm gonna get massage going, and then I will see you guys right afterwards. I'll give a quick word before I go to bed. All right, let's get it going. Hey guys, just finished up with my massage therapy. and the massage gun. Felt absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna head to bed soon after finishing my movie. Thanks so much for watching today's vlog. Hopefully you got a good idea of what the cryotherapy process is like and what my day of, what my day of recovery looks like, my day off. Tomorrow we're gonna start training again, just light with a few guys. Obviously the coach can't be there, which is really unfortunate, but I've been organizing some sessions with some of the guys, and I think some of the women's NPL team is coming too, so I'm super excited for that, just to get up as many numbers as we can and make it happen. So until next time guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.